It's another day, the sun is shining. Got to know what's going on around you. Wake up, it's the time to motivate your mind. Come with me, let's make this moment brighter. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Come on and wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Hey.
Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise. We're up dead early on another fantastic Friday, and it's fantastic because you're up with us. My name is Mark Daniels.
And I'm Davriel Gardner, wishing a happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday, everybody. If you're living in the east, it seems like it's a hurricane because the rain is coming down, but if you're in the west, it is dry. I don't know what's been happening. Godfrey got to tell us why we've been getting this funny weather. But yes, if you're in the east, don't worry, the rest of the island is not raining at the moment. You'll be okay. Was it raining in the west?
No, I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Hurricane. It was clear skies my whole way.
I almost had to swim here. I'm telling you, it is raining out east, and so the plants are happy, but those who drive low vehicles, ooh.
I feel like this is something, like, I feel like we can take a profound lesson about the dichotomy of life, Like, we're in the same place, but we're having a different experience.
It's a duality, man.
Yeah, man.
The duality. We hope you had a great week this week. Monday, we had our Motivational Monday, push you through to Friday, and here we are. It seems to come around so quickly. So happy that the weekend is here. Lots of exciting things going on. I hope you've got plans to relax, de-stress, advance on what you've been working on, whether it's your little art project, maybe cleaning the house, fixing your car, running around with your kids on the weekend, or just sleeping in. Just whatever it is. The weekend is here, everybody. You've earned it. What you doing this weekend, Dow?
I am scouting. I am location scouting. I got a email invitation from my husband/business partner that we will be working all day on Saturday. But I think we're going to try to make it as fun as we can make it.
Hey, it's always good to have fun and make money at the same time. So
exactly.
That's the secret. We've got a great show for you today. Thanks for being here. Hey, on Abaco Business Outlook, a success. If you were there in Marsh Harbor yesterday, you would have been in the midst of the what's happening with the economy in Abaco. We heard from lots of great speakers, lots of exciting things happening on the horizon. Abaco has been rebuilding and pushing strong. Abaco's strong. I think we need to go to Abaco.
Absolutely. Actually, speaking of Abaco, I was able to check out the premiere of Look Up Child. They were on earlier with us talking about the premiere of this Bahamian movie that was about a Dorian survivor, or two Dorian survivors, 5 years later. Ironically, the thing is that they had written it the year after, but from a perspective of 5 years later, and it just so happened that it ended up coming out 5 years later on target, and it was really an excellent movie. It has already won a few awards at the Christian Film Festival, but they sold out the IMAX. I was very impressed just to see the support that they got from the Bahamian public. It was, like I said, it was a world-class event, world-class movie, and it was really a blessing. And I think that if you or someone that you know was affected, which is most Bahamians, by Dorian, it'll be something that really is inspiring for you. So you definitely want to check that out. They're having some follow-up screenings in the weeks to come, so you definitely want to tune in.
Yeah, wait. Simple on the thing. I mean, that's ours. Great story. We've got a great show for you today. We have the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training here, and they're back to talk about fostering excellence through workforce readiness. We also got SAC in the house, everybody. The SAC Alumni Association is here to talk about their Lighthouse Awards.
We're going to talk to the Bahamas Real Estate Exchange about an upcoming event, and the Bahamas Triathlon Association is here to talk about success at the World Triathlon Development Regional Cup. Now, let's check on weather with Godfrey Burnside.
This is Weather at Sunrise.
Thank you, Davriel. Good morning, Bahamas. Your first look at weather at sunrise. A persistent mid to upper level trough over the eastern United States is continuing to support showers and thunderstorms across the area. It also goes along with a moist and stable air mass that will continue to contribute to showers and thunderstorms, mainly during the early morning and afternoon hours, with some showers and thunderstorms, some showers becoming heavier times, thunderstorms severe times in some areas. But today, we're looking at variable cloudiness, still on the very warm side. You can expect a few scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms, mainly across the northwest and central Bahamas, partly sunny skies over the southeastern islands, your high temperature 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, partly cloudy and warm with a few nighttime showers, maybe a thunderstorm, mainly across the extreme northwest Bahamas, your low temperature going down to 79 degrees Fahrenheit. And some regional highs and lows across the Caribbean, Barbados 1981, in Jamaica 91 and 81, in Trinidad 92 and 80, and the Turks and Caicos Islands 90 and 80. Across North America, Atlanta 89 and 64, in Boston 67 and 58, in Miami 88 and 77, Dallas, Texas 101 and 78, and Toronto, Canada 75 and 63. As you go to the weekend, same unstable air mass will be in place, and so you can expect some afternoon showers and thunderstorms popping up, but a mix of sun and clouds, occasional cloudy periods. The temperature daytime will be in the upper 80s to lower 90s daytime, at nighttime upper 70s to lower 80s. That puts you up in your first look at weather at sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Mark. I'm done. Huh?
Directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
I think we should open a bank account for Bradley.
Why? We already have enough bank accounts.
Well, the boy of age now, he should start learning how to protect his own money.
Protection. At a bank? We can protect our money right in our house.
Mommy, banks have deposit insurance. It'll protect all of your deposits if a bank fails, all the way up to $50,000.
We have deposit insurance?
Yes, by simply opening an account with a bank or credit union that's a member of the Deposit Insurance Corporation. Now, I know what you're thinking. What if the bank or credit union fails, right? But don't worry. Payouts to depositors will be made promptly.
Insurance is important, and your Bahamian dollar deposits are protected by the Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Okay. Let's go open that account.
To learn more, visit our website at www.dic.bs for more information.
Welcome back. The Department of Education has made a concerted effort to diversify the educational experience of all students, and as a result, there's been a significant accomplishment of students who've been participating in technical and vocational programs in our public schools. We're going to hear more about that. We have with us Anton Thompson. He's a plumbing teacher at C.C. Sweeting Senior High. We also have Sean Gibson. He is a carpentry teacher at C.C. Sweeting Senior High. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Morning.
Morning.
We got the trades in the house. We got the plumbing, we got the carpentry. Yeah, I got one house I need to put up and we can talk after the show. Brother Thompson, so tell us, how long have you been teaching plumbing, and is it an area that many students are interested in?
Yeah, this is my third year teaching at CC Sweden High School. And since I've started, the kids have been very engaged in learning the trade because it's something new for them. And I'd be lying if I say they don't be excited to come to class. And that's the good thing about it. Once you come to class and they see you enthused and learning about it, it gives me more energy and more passion to teach you. So it's been a great experience, especially for me who's a first-time teacher.
Right.
You know, these 3 years have been fun for me though.
That's awesome.
You know.
So you're an experienced plumber.
Yes.
What areas of plumbing do you teach?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah, but what I do with them is basic plumbing. So I tell them, I say, by the time you leave here, because I have them from grade 10 to grade 12, I tell them, by the time you leave here, you should fix everything inside your parents' home. If I have to come and fix it, I can charge you double. So I break it down very simple for them from basic to advanced.
Right.
So everything from your kitchen to your bathroom, they should be able to learn how to repair themselves.
Yeah, and that's just an important point. You should be able to handle certain repairs on your own, in your own home, your property, your business. Whether or not you're a boy, a girl, man, or woman, old or young, you can get down on your hands and knees and get it done, right? So we got to go to your class. Brother Gibson, so have students' interest increased over years in carpentry?
Yeah, tremendously, because we could, the classes now we noticing that there's a lot of students want to come in, and we have to send them to other classes because we don't have enough room, because the capacity is only about 17 to 15 students per teacher in the technical area.
So what do we learn in carpentry in your class? What's you got a whole house and them done?
They learn the basic, and then afterwards they could go to a vocational college or university to study construction. Now we cover joinery, also construction, because we revamped the carpentry joinery program, and now we have different options, so the students could take plumbing, electrical, and carpentry. We also run a maintenance program as well, right? And I just had some students who graduated that. I got 100% pass on that.
Fantastic.
And then the BGCSE, I got 100% pass with only A's and B's.
Awesome.
So we're doing some good stuff over there at CC Sweden Senior High School.
That's some great stuff.
Yeah.
And what I find amazing is that you're getting both boys and girls interested. And you might think that, all right, girls, they're not interested in the trade. They're not going to do any plumbing or carpentry. But you guys have had some interesting students. You had a student that had a TikTok video? Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, right now with social media is very influential in students, especially in children. So I approached one of my students who was a female. And you don't have much females in plumbing, right? But she was one of my top students. And I told her, I said, look, are you interested in making a TikTok video since, that's the trend right now for children? And she was like, let's do it.
Awesome.
And, we sat down and I didn't have to tell her what to do. I said, listen, we're going to put the basin together, but you're going to do the step by step.
Right.
We shot the video. I didn't look for it to go viral. We were just doing it for, educational purposes, because I wanted to show that even though plumbing is a male-dominated career, there are females out there that they like to do it, and she loves to do stuff with her hands.
Yeah.
So she did it, and she did it step by step. We recorded it. I put it on my page. I didn't know that it was going to catch where people started to share it, and then I got a call from the ministry. They said they wanted to use it.
Awesome.
Then they put it on their TikTok page. It went viral. I got people calling me from construction companies and talking about how it was very influential and inspiring to see not just a young person, but a female at it, doing it, and the way she did it. I had plumbers calling me like, man, she doing it better than some plumbers.
All right.
So
that's great.
It was just a start or something, and then I got other students saying, well, Mr. Thompson, I want to do a TikTok video now.
Right.
So now I have to sit here now for the school year and start to put together, because what we really want to do is show people that, plumbing is for everybody. It's not just a trade per se. It's a career. And even not even a career, but it's a life lesson, because if you have a home, you don't have to call a plumber with something simple to fix.
Exactly.
Because we charge a lot to come to your home.
Oh, I know.
So if you want to save some money, you just watch these little step-by-step videos, and that was the whole aspect of it when I did it.
I love it. It sounds like you're using social media, the energy of our youth, to spread this message about plumbing, just the importance of having these trade skills. Are there any students that have been in your programs that you want to highlight or that have been doing extra well?
Well, the same student that we have, she did the carpentry, BGCSE, and also the maintenance engineering certification, the one from the Hotelessa International certification.
Awesome.
She got A's straight across the board, and also electrical.
Ooh.
Now, the reason why I'm highlighting her, because it's a lady. We don't normally have ladies that will actually do these kind of classes, you know, but the guys are doing as well too, you know, and all of them are doing excellent. From over 10 years I've been there, I've seen a huge increase in the BGCSE results.
That's
to
awesome.
like a 90% to 100% pass out.
How do you find at a high level students are responding to having the opportunity to learn trades? I know different students learn differently. Some people might be a book learner. They just could read something and write it on the board, and then they can regurgitate that in a test. But when it comes to using your hands, you find that this engages the students more and maybe gives them a deeper level of understanding?
To be honest with you, it doesn't really matter these days, because guess what? Construction has grown so much. You could do the theory part of construction, and that's something else we teach also at BTVI, and that's how our lessons are put together, that you could deal with the soft skills, because you got management in construction, foreman, and so forth. So we break down these different levels and introduce the students to the basic parts of them.
And you know, you're showing them that there are various sides to the trade, to the industry, and people can find their place. Some might be a better manager.
And to be honest with you, most of the students that are doing good, they want to go into the trade now, because they're realizing that you can make more in the trade. You would have to get a certain level of education to say start making that money. A person in a trade could be at an entrance level and be making more than a person with a bachelor's degree. So it does make a lot more sense to pick up a trade. And then we have 700 islands in the Bahamas, so you could imagine we have construction going on for a long period of time.
Oh yeah, the industry is hot. The industry is hot.
Yeah.
As we wrap up, just how relevant is it that we continue to train our students in these trades and in these skills? As he mentioned, there's a lot of construction going on, you know, your career, your life. How important is it?
It's very important. I wish we would put more emphasis on it, because I've found out since I've teaching, you have more, I'm not trying to say you have more like blue collar kids instead of white collar, what I mean is educational wise, but you have to put more emphasis these days now on hands-on technical classes instead of just, you know, the book, you know, the biology. I mean, English and math is important. I ain't trying to kill that. But what I'm saying is, just as important as, you know, our parents have been teaching us that to be doctors, lawyers, and accountants, like they're the only jobs that make tons of money. Plumbers, electricians, carpenters, masons, they basically are like the lifeline of the economy. Like you can't have a home unless you have a, you know, a license or a trades person that they know what they're doing. So you have to start putting it like, you know, let's put more emphasis on these trade jobs. So maybe do like saying you want to be a doctor or you want to be a lawyer, because you need us just as much as you need the doctors there.
Don't worry.
You know what I'm saying? So, because I know as my parents, I wouldn't say my parents, but parents their age, they always trying to beat it like you got to be a doctor or lawyer to be successful. But we know that that's not true.
It takes a village, and everybody got their
Exactly,
role to
you know
play.
what I'm saying?
And we salute brothers like y'all, everybody else in the industry, those who are teaching the next generation to walk into these skills, to walk into this industry. You're building the builders of our country,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Very important job, and we salute you for what you've been doing at CC Sweeting, BTVI, and in your personal life. And I'm looking forward to getting some of these names of these students when they come out, so I could they come and repair my house before their price get too high, right?
Listen, I got to big up Brianna Stewart. Brianna Bethel, my bad. Brianna Bethel was the student that did the.
Awesome.
You know, so look forward to seeing many more other students do more videos like that.
We salute Rihanna and all of the students. We salute you, and we thank you again for coming on the show this morning.
Okay.
Appreciate your time and energy. Man, look at we building our country, one student at a time. We'll be right back.
We know how important collecting your money can be to the success of your business. Start your relationship with Fidelity today so that we can show you the many options available to you with our merchant services. From click and pay options online to merchant terminals and e-commerce options. We're here to help your business succeed. For more details, speak to one of our business development officers at 356-7764 in Nassau or 352-6676 in Freeport. Visit our website at fidelitygroup.com or visit any of our branches.
Thanks, Michelle.
Hey, congratulations on your new promotion.
Even I was surprised.
What are you going to do with that new windfall of yours?
You mean like investing in stocks and bonds?
Yes, you might want to consider investing in mutual funds. Monies are pooled to invest in financial assets that fit your investment profile. Start your journey to financial freedom.
How do you know all this? What's Leno?
Hi, I'm Ria Christina, and I'm super excited to be the new host of You and Your Money, local international banks that has actually been closing some of their branches. It actually gives me an opportunity to share my views, my take on the financial matters. Even when we think about what's happening globally, we still have a lot of work to do in terms of having to educate business owners as to the importance, the economic impact, and how it is that we can look at improving the Bahamian economy. $1 billion. That's how much we spend every year importing food in this country. It also gives me an opportunity to have conversations, and that's meaningful conversations with thought leaders within our community, even having to see how it is that we can work together or even the opportunities that may exist for many Bahamians. So I'm excited to be here and looking forward to the great conversations that's to come.
Don't spend hours sending individual messages to your customers. Use SMS messaging instead. With Alive Business SMS messaging, you can send personalized messages to hundreds or even thousands of recipients instantly. It's quick, effortless, and cost-effective. Plus, it ensures that your messages are delivered directly to your customers' cellular phones, guaranteeing higher engagement. Save time and boost your outreach with SMS bulk messaging. Call Alive Business at 601-8911 in Nassau or 602-8811 in the Family Islands.
African Things is your one-stop shop for everything African. Make a bold fashion statement with vibrant colors and intricate patterns inspired by the beauty of Africa. Find trendy contemporary looks for every occasion and enjoy custom tailoring. Shop jewelry, purses, art, cosmetics, and much more. African Things is located in the Dugard Plaza, Palmdale, next to McDonald's. Open Tuesday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come get your African Things.
Hey family, step into sophistication at Dash Designer Boutique, number 13 Parliament Street. There you find a wide array of colorful, elegant fashion for ladies. Shop brand name clothing and shoes such as McDougal, Bashley Mishka, Sam Elderman, Jeffrey Campbell, and Jessica Simpson. We've got you covered for the office, date night, red carpet events, and more. Also check out our stunning accessories. That's Dash Designer Boutique, number 13 Parliament Street. Open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Focall Holdings Limited is proud of its consistent growth and the financial success it continues to bring to many Bahamians who invest in the company. Focall is committed to ensuring optimal financial performance for its shareholders. Focall's leadership remains focused on superior customer service and operational excellence across all sectors. Focall, fueling growth for people.
I can't believe how big Christopher's gotten. He'll soon be ready for college.
Not at the rate I'm going. I'm praying for an athletic scholarship.
It's never a bad time to start saving. I just started Nicole on a college savings plan. I have options based on her age. It contains a mix of stocks, bonds, however you choose.
Mommy, come push me.
I'm coming.
Girl, how do you know all of this? What's Leno?
Welcome back. The SAC Alumni Association will be holding its Lighthouse Awards on October 19th. Here to tell us more are Anastasia Brown, President of the SAC Alumni Association. Dr. Anastasia Brown. Lisa R. McCartney, Ball Chair, SAC Alumni Association. Brenda Knowles, Spotlight Award recipient. And Dr. Don Diego DeVoe, title sponsor from Oak Tree Medical. Good morning to you all and welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
So it is the big red machine is in the building.
Yes, true. Yes.
So I know I don't have to ask if y'all are proud. I think the whole Bahamas knows that. But Dr. Brown, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
What are the Lighthouse Awards all about?
The Lighthouse Awards, we know that the behemoths, the SACers are the movers and the shakers in this country and sometimes around the world. And we thought it fit to honor our SACers who have made valuable contributions to our country in the areas of education, medicine, politics, the arts. We felt that this was important, so we know we go SAC, we go big and we go whole. So the ball is to celebrate them because we want to let them know that we appreciate them, we appreciate what they have, the contribution they have made to our country and by extension the world.
I love that. Ms. McCartney, why does the Alumni Association choose these specific people to give these awards?
Well, it's a result of a nomination process. First of all, persons in the community will nominate individuals that they think have contributed, given back to the community, and as a result it comes before the board, and based on the nominations we would vote, and then we would notify individuals that they have been nominated and been successful, and then they would decide whether they would accept the nomination, and that's the process that we go through.
So we know that SAC has a long history, a long and proud history, with so many, notable members of our community who've really contributed in significant ways have come from SAC. But my question is to you, Doc. Why is it that Oak Tree decided that you wanted to be the title sponsor for this event?
So for us, I'm a proud graduate of the 2002 St. Augustine's College, and SAC has given so much to me. I was once a recipient from a scholarship, and so as you know, Oak Tree has been expanding exponentially, and a lot of that growth is what I actually learned from SAC. So for me, the hardest part of my life, actually, the hardest and the most satisfying part of my life is actually my time at St. Augustine's College. And so what you see here at Oak Tree is actually directly learned from SAC. What I liked about SAC is we have a meritocracy. It is not based on who you know, but what you can actually do and your performance. Because truth be told, I was part of the lower socioeconomic status, but it didn't matter at SAC. It mattered what I did. And so it propelled me to essentially where I'm at today. And so this is, how can I give back to everybody and not give back to where I came from? So this is an opportunity to give back to SAC.
I mean, that was a little slogan. The opportunity to give back to SAC. But Brenda, you are being bestowed, or your SAC is giving to you.
Yes.
You're going to be receiving the Lighthouse Award. What does it mean to you to be selected for this?
In this year, this is our 50th year, we're the first class in an independent Bahamas. Wow. So I graduated in 1974. It is just amazing being a Spotlight recipient. And along with me is Melanie Strawn, who is now our Consul General in Toronto. So it's such a dynamic time for us, being from SAC.
This is a very proud moment for you?
It's a proud moment for me, not only as SAC, not only as 1974, but our patron is from Chippingham. Melanie's from Chippingham. We're all Chippinites, and it's amazing. The bishop, as Doc had said, it's so inclusive at SAC.
Yes.
The bishop is Catholic, Melanie's Methodist, and I'm Anglican. So SAC really gives back to the community, and we're so proud to be SACers.
I love it. There's a place for everybody.
Yes, there's a place for everybody. And I came from the feeder school, which would have been Xavier's. So I knew about the monks and I knew about the Sisters of Charity. And that's why I'm the way I am. I was supposed to be a nun.
I won't comment on that. Sorry, you mentioned that someone else is going to be honored. Dr. Brown, can you talk a little bit about the other recipients of the award?
We want to talk about Arjun Hago and Dr. Ms. Miolis, Daphne Miolis. They are receiving the highest honors, which is Alumnus of the Year. Then we have Dr. Dion Cunningham. We have, Nicholas Reese. We have Michael at Calquitas. Oh man, it's 21 dynamic honorees. Anthony Boswick. We have
Daphne Gregory Mills.
Yes.
Devon Charlton.
Devon Charlton. Yes, Devon Charlton.
Yes, all of them.
And what's so amazing with Dion getting the award, his father, DeAnsel, graduated with me in 1974.
I love seeing that full circle. And one thing, if I know, families, once you're a SAC family, you seem to always be a SAC family. What could folks expect from the experience of this event? This sounds like a very important occasion. What's the vibe going to be?
It's going to be, the theme actually this year is the Junkanoo Masquerade, celebrating the Big Red. So we're going with a Junkanoo theme. And so it's going to be very vibrating, exciting. You walk into the room and you're going to immediately be greeted with the Essence Band.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to have a wonderful time celebrating our honorees. But something I want to mention also is the fact that not only does SAC give back and honor its honorees, but a large portion of what we raise goes to scholarships at SAC. So we are not just about honoring ourselves and people in our community. We want to give back to students who may be struggling to attend St. Augustine's College. And so we want to emphasize that it is a give back in terms of scholarships.
Right. And is this open to the public?
Yes,
absolutely.
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is the cost of tickets, and how can folks purchase tickets?
So persons can go on Mobile Assist and they look for our event, the SAC Alumni Lighthouse Awards, and tickets are $300. And I just want to let them know that when you come, the food is going to be amazing. Yes. The drinks are going to be amazing. The fun and the dancing is going to be amazing. And so we welcome everybody.
And I'm assuming there's a black tie affair.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, actually, no, it's a red tie affair.
Of course it is. So my last question, Brenda, are you going to be designing your own outfit for this occasion?
And some of the people at my table.
As you
hopefully. But we also want to thank Miss Albury, who came from Xavier's also. So we're together in this.
I love it. I love it's an association doing great things together.
Yes.
And one of the things I would probably say, for me, like I said, we have SAC Pride. One thing I want to say, we have SAC Pride, but what I want the SAC Pride to be transported into national Bahamian Pride.
Yes.
And so this is what I love about it, and this is what I actually want for the country, Bahamian Pride.
I'm just so encouraged hearing all the great things that are going to be happening at the Lighthouse Awards. So many, again, persons in our community have come through SAC and have contributed in such meaningful ways, like each of you. So I just want to say kudos to all of those who are going to be honored, but kudos to you for putting this together.
Yes, please, and know that, as I said, it is in the scholarship fund. When we do this, we give back to SAC, and that's what we want to do. That's what the Alumni Association is supposed to do. Give back to SAC. So we're encouraging the public, alumni out there to please, if you can attend, we have a tuition grant that you can donate to. This year we gave over $25,000 worth of scholarship. We want to give $50,000 out this time. So please, we're encouraging everyone, young and old, please give back to SAC.
Well, I mean, that's the note we're going to end on. I just want to say thank you all so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
The Euro device is very affordable. It allows you to increase your internet connectivity. You were able to do away with the buffering, say goodbye to the dead spots. It gives them a much more stable connection. Their customers are able to view their digital menus. The establishment is able to stream. It allows for everyone, the customers and the business operators, to have a much more robust and stable internet connectivity.
Man, I thought retirement would have slowed you down.
It's the island life, son. Living in paradise.
Must be nice. Can't wait until it's my turn, if that day ever comes.
My financial planner has provided me with solutions for my future. Pension, retirement, and even property management.
So who helped you with all this?
Let's go, son. 2 more miles.
What's Leno?
Good morning and welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. We're up dead early on a fantastic Feel Good Friday. We're at the mid-show and we feel good because you stuck with us. My name is Mark Daniels.
And I'm Gabrielle Gardner, hoping that you are still having a happy Friday indeed.
Yeah, feel good. It is Friday, everybody. It's kind of rainy depending on where you are on the island, but the weekend is here. And there's lots of exciting things happening, but you've kicked off your weekend here with us on Bahamas at Sunrise. That was a great first half. I saw you with the Sockers.
Absolutely. Well, and then you were with Cece?
Yeah, Cece. I asked Cece, I was like, hey, y'all played them in Hugh Campbell before, right? And they just nod. I said, y'all beat them, right?
I wish I had that. I wish I had that ammunition going into an interview full of the proudest school.
I know, right?
In the Bahamas. But they have a lot to be proud of. We were discussing the Lighthouse Awards, where they're going to be honoring some of the movers and shakers that they have produced over the years, which is obviously quite a handful, and the contribution that they made. And we got to celebrate our very own Brenda, who is being honored. So that was really a great chat.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Brenda finishing her nunnery and becoming a full-fledged nun, right?
Well, you know what? She cleared that up. She said that if I had pressed, she would say she's a none of this and none of that.
None of this and none of that. We are with you, Brenda, all the way. But so happy to see SAC there, and to all of the school associations out there. When you have a strong alumni that's active, that celebrates the students, it motivates the actual students who go to the school. And you give back, you're able to share life lessons and help to guide them along the way. So shout out to all the school associations over there. Make sure to reach back, give back, and continue to do great things.
Absolutely.
Boom, boom. We've got more coming up in our second half. We'll be talking to the Bahamas Real Estate Exchange about an upcoming event.
And the Bahamas Triathlon Association is here to talk about success at the World Triathlon Development Cup. But before all that, we're going to have our second look at weather with Godfrey Burnside.
This is Weather at Sunrise.
Thank you, Gabrielle. Good morning, Bahamas. Yes, second look at weather at sunrise. We take a look at the tropics. And the tropics form you're monitoring 3 systems. We do have an area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms over the central tropical Atlantic. That system has a 30% chance of development. And then we have an area of low pressure a few hundred miles to the southeast of Bermuda, has a 30% chance of development. And we're also watching a broad area of low pressure that could form late weekend, early next week, over the western or northwestern Caribbean Sea, has a 40% chance of development. Elsewhere, tropical storm formation expected during the next 7 days. On local scene, persistent mid to upper level troughing, allowing abundant moisture and also an unstable air mass, will continue to give us showers and thunderstorms, particularly in the afternoon hours and early morning throughout the weekend for the most part. In your marine forecast, light and variable winds, seas 1 to 3 for the northern region, east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet over the remainder of the islands. On Saturday, northeast to east at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet northwest Bahamas, east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet over the central and southeastern islands. On Sunday, those winds continue northeast to east at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet northwest Bahamas, easterly at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet over the central and southeastern islands. Your tides. You can expect a high tide at 5 minutes past 10 this morning. Your next low tide will be at 4:28 this afternoon. High again tonight at 10:25. Sunset 7:06 this evening. Rises more at 6:58. UV index 9. Your water temperature 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And the moon phase, full moon. Your extended look, you're going to face the same thing. That mid to upper level troughs, some moisture along with an unstable air mass, and so you can expect again a mix of sun and clouds. Occasional cloudy periods with some showers and thunderstorms, mainly during the afternoon hours. Temperature daytime will be in the upper 80s to lower 90s at daytime. At nighttime in the upper 70s to lower 80s. That puts wrapping your final look at weather at sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Godfrey. The Bahamas Real Estate Exchange, or BRX, is inviting you to a day of networking, learning, and exploring the latest trends in the real estate market. Next week, Saturday, September 28th, it's all going down. And here to tell us more are Darren Seymour. He is the Bahamas Real Estate Exchange representative, and John Christie, also with the Bahamas Real Estate Exchange. Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
We're talking real estate. Tell us, what exactly is the Bahamas Real Estate Exchange?
It's a vision that we have in order to bring buyers and sellers together, really to improve upon services, not just buyers and sellers. We're bringing all the stakeholders in the market. We're talking about the bankers, the lawyers, the surveyors, everything to do with real estate. The Bahamas Bureau, the Bahamas Investment Board, the tax, inland revenue, everything to do with real estate will be represented at this conference. There's going to be an expo at the beginning, and then we're going to go into conference with 2 panel discussions, one for buyers and another focus on sellers, and then we have a seminar focused on tax in the Bahamas.
Fantastic. When we're buying real estate, it seems like a convoluted process. It seems so complicating. Why is it important to have all these people in the same room?
It's important because this is something that's never been done before. At H.G. Christie, we've always been a company, a leader. We're first on the internet, first oldest company, real estate company in the Bahamas, and Darren came up with the idea for the BRX. So it's something new to put buyers and sellers together with the lawyers and the taxes and all the stuff that people don't know, especially if you're a first-time buyer. You really need, it's a way of getting your ideas and your questions answered.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're going to have to call this person and call that person, and it just seems so overwhelming and daunting. So what's actually planned for the 28th? What's going to happen on the day?
So we're going to start up with an expo. So Scotiabank and CIBC Caribbean are going to be there pre-qualifying persons all day from 11 to 5 o'clock. And then, of course, we're going to have a showcase of persons. I really want to emphasize all of those, the insurance companies, Kalina, Family Guardian, the inspectors. They're going to be there on display, and you can come, even if you have not registered, you can come free and benefit from that first hour. And then we're going to go in conference at 12, right into the panel discussion. We have persons like John Christie, who's going to be on the sellers panel, Palm Key, Goldwyn, and even the person who has built in the smaller range, in 300,000. So we got a person there for every range of your budget, from 10,000 straight up to the ultra $50 million island. And then the buyers we have, they are specialists from Druber Solutions, Nathaniel Butler. He's going to be there, and along with Corindo Davis from CIBC, Scotiabank. It's going to be going down. You don't want to miss this.
It sounds like such an exciting event. And when it comes to real estate in, let's say, the map of a person's life, you might be looking for initial home ownership, maybe starting a family. But who else is out there looking for real estate, and who should attend?
Primarily for people that are new to real estate, but it's really good for everyone because the real estate market is constantly changing. They keep adding different taxes on things. The VAT keeps changing. Now, for sellers, if you go to sell and you don't have your tax certificate, because Bahamians have never paid property tax on vacant land, so they go to sell, and all of a sudden they can't sell because they don't have a tax certificate. So it's things like that. It's just a learning. If you want to sell, you need to put all your ducks in a row. So it's really good for everyone, and it's a great networking opportunity as well.
It is. It does sound so.
Yeah, and Goldwyn has extended this to their residents, and they've also extended it to their guests. I've given them a free pass. But we also want to encourage Bahamians not to miss out on this. Yes, we're also going to be talking to the foreign buyers, but we want our local Bahamians to take advantage of this opportunity and to register now. You can register at Eventbrite or at my page, SeymourBahamasRealEstate.com, or call H.C. Christie office. We have the cue cards there. You can register. Get in. Bring your realtor with you. You can come. It's for buyers and sellers, but we all are welcome to come and participate.
That's fantastic. What do you want your participants to leave this conference and expo with?
I want them to be ready for 2025. We're now in September. Finance deals basically are in January. So you need to get ready for January 2025. After the U.S. elections, I'm believing that things are really going to take off in the Bahamas. We have a great market even now, but it's even going to be triggering even further. So you need to prepare yourself for the opportunity.
I agree, and I appreciate that this conference is happening. Tell us again when it's happening and how we can register.
Goldwyn Resorts, right opposite the Prime Minister's office on West Bay Street. Register online. There'll be no cash receipts, so we have to register online to the Eventbrite link. Also on my Facebook or call H.C. Christie office. They'll tell you how to register. Register now. Get your space now.
Because space is limited.
It is
limited.
limited.
So limited. So once it's full, it's full. So
that's it. And there's no space out in the road. You ain't standing up in front of the Prime.
And even if you miss it, you can come for the free seminar. Scotiabank and First Caribbean will be there all day to register persons free in terms of pre-qualification.
That's fantastic. What do you want people to know about your organization? What is it that the one thing that people should know about the Bahamas Real Estate Exchange?
Well, I'm talking about H.C. Christie, which has been in the business from 1922. Yeah, the oldest real estate company in the Bahamas. Of course, I'm an agent there, one of the top producers, and we just continuing to evolve. We have a team of persons all over the Bahamas, the most expansive real estate company in the Bahamas. And you need to get in touch with a licensed realtor. You can find them at H.C. Christie. We're here to serve you. We're here to connect you with all these persons. That's why we're having this conference.
Fantastic.
And we wish you all the best.
And this is the first of its kind. Yep. So this will be the first of hopefully many years. It's basically bringing everyone together in one spot so that your real estate transaction, whether buying or selling, will be a seamless.
Yeah.
It
seems like all the right people are going to be in the room. You'll have the buyers, the sellers, the lenders.
Yeah.
You said you'll have the inspectors there. And so just to drive it home, why is it important that we as Bahamians think about real estate, land ownership in terms of our future and let's say our children's
It's
future?
the best possible investment you can ever make, ever. And over the most millionaires in the world are involved in real estate. Some people are stocks, but most people in the world are real estate investors. Because especially on a small island, no matter what, the market will go up and down a little bit, but over time, especially with inflation, land values always go up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Y'all need to come out to this conference to get all of the tips, learn how it is you can build your legacy one property at a time, and we thank you so much for putting this together. Remind us again how we can register.
Register online through eventbrite.com. Register through my website, www.hgc.com, or you can go SeymourBahamasRealEstate.com.
Fantastic. Thank you, gentlemen, again for being here this morning. Looking forward to seeing you at the expo. And yeah, man, find one of them, them piece of property maybe in the,
We got you covered.
And in my range.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
talk.
Yes, sir.
See y'all there. Appreciate you both. We'll see you at the expo.
Okay.
Get your line, everybody. We'll be right back.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
I think we should open a bank account for Bradley.
Why? We already have enough bank accounts.
Well, the boy of age now, he should start learning how to protect his own money.
Protection. At a bank? We can protect our money right in our house.
Mommy, banks have deposit insurance. It'll protect all of your deposits if a bank fails, all the way up to $50,000.
We have deposit insurance?
Yes, by simply opening an account with a bank or credit union that's a member of the Deposit Insurance Corporation. Now, I know what you're thinking. What if the bank or credit union fails, right? But don't worry. Payouts to depositors will be made promptly.
Insurance is important, and your Bahamian dollar deposits are protected by the Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Okay, let's go open that account.
To learn more, visit our website at www.dic.bs for more information.
We know how important collecting your money can be to the success of your business. Start your relationship with Fidelity today so that we can show you the many options available to you with our merchant services. From click and pay options online to merchant terminals and e-commerce options. We're here to help your business succeed. For more details, speak to one of our business development officers at 356-7764 in Nassau or 352-6676 in Freeport. Visit our website at fidelitygroup.com or visit any of our branches.
Thanks, Michelle.
Hey, congratulations on your new promotion.
Even I was surprised.
What are you going to do with that new windfall of yours?
You mean like investing in stocks and bonds?
Yes, you might want to consider investing in mutual funds. Money's a pool to invest in financial assets that fit your investment profile. Start your journey to financial freedom.
How do you know all this? What's Leno?
Hi, I'm Ria Christina, and I'm super excited to be the new host of You and Your Money, local international banks that has actually been closing some of their branches. It actually gives me an opportunity to share my views, my take on the financial matters. Even when we think about what's happening globally, we still have a lot of work to do in terms of having to educate business owners as to the importance, the economic impact, and how it is that we can look at improving the Bahamian economy. $1 billion. That's how much we spend every year importing food in this country. It also gives me an opportunity to have conversations, and that's meaningful conversations with thought leaders within our community, even having to see how it is that we can work together or even the opportunities that may exist for many Bahamians. So I'm excited to be here and looking forward to the great conversations that's to come.
Welcome back. Two young Bahamian triathletes delivered impressive performances at the 2024 World Triathlon Development Regional Cup recently. Here to tell us more about this are Dorian Roach, president of the Bahamas Triathlon Association, Jorge Marcos, coach at the Bahamas Triathlon Association, and Malcolm Menzies, athlete in the Bahamas Triathlon Association. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
All right, so Coach, who are the two young men that performed so well in Trinidad, and what are their placements?
Okay, so we have Malcolm Menzies, who's sitting right next to me. He came third, so he podiumed, which is one of our best results ever, which is really exciting. And then we also have Lonnie Duncombe, who he would have been here, but he lives in Freeport, and so he has school today, and he came sixth. So which was also another high placing. So we're very proud of both of them.
All right, so Malcolm, you really set yourself apart with that bronze medal. Tell us about the race.
A very good race. It's kind of unexpected. After I had a very solid swim, I was first out of the water, and I cycled most of the ride on my own until a group of like 6 or 7 guys had caught me up, and then it was basically just a run race from there, and I just gave it everything I had and managed to podium.
Jorge, explain a little bit about the triathlon for those who aren't familiar with the sport, and then this cup in particular.
So triathlon is a sport that involves 3 different sports. It is a combination of swimming, cycling, and running. We actually consider the transition part of the sport between one sport and the other one the 4th discipline. So normally you swim. It could be an open water swim. It could be on a lake. It depends on where the race course is set up. And then you come out of the water, you go into transition, you put your shoes, your helmet, you grab your bike, and you head out of transition as fast as possible. And then you come back into transition, you put your running shoes on, and you head out of transition as fast as possible. So basically, the best athlete is the athlete who is able to complete all the different disciplines as fast as possible.
Yeah, I mean, you're speaking to 3 different sports ultimately, and like you said, you know, it's not just about being strong at one thing, but it's being strong at all 3, and then being strong at transitioning very quickly between them. So, I can tell that this takes a lot of skill.
Yeah. So we have a joke around triathlete that says, "What can you be bad at one sport when you can be bad at 3?" That's just a joke.
And at least we know that Malcolm is good at all 3.
Yeah, he's really good at all of them.
So that's what matters.
Yeah.
Coach, what are the ages of these athletes who are participating?
So in this particular camp, it was 16 to 19, which is our junior years. So how this works is there's a couple of development camps, and through these camps, World Triathlon has organized so that the athlete and the coach can both get training. So Jorge gets training at the camp as well as the athletes, which are Malcolm and Lonnie. So they do that for a week, and then at the end of the week they have this race. And it's usually 16 to 19 is the age group, and then the race at the end is kind of open to anyone. So actually the guy that Malcolm almost beat, he came second by 2 seconds. He's actually 28. So the rest of the guys were 16, 17. One of the guys there was older who did the race. So the race is open to anyone at the end, but the camp itself is junior camp, so 16 to 19.
Okay, so I mean, as far as competing with people your own age, you came second.
Correct.
That's going to be my version of the story. But speaking of, you know, placing in an environment like this, what was the pool? How many participants were there overall?
I'll let, actually, I wasn't actually there. I'll let Coach speak to that.
So the camp itself was about a total of 10 athletes between males and females. I think that the field for the males was about 8-10 athletes. Yeah, because the thing about it is that some athletes came later on during the camp, so they just came for the race. So it was about between 8 and 10 male athletes that did the race. And yeah, the competition was pretty tough. The camp itself, we were expecting a little bit of more intensity when it comes down to the camp itself. So the race is kind of separate from the camp. So we went for the camp, and at the end of the camp, we did the race.
Okay.
So yeah.
Malcolm, having participated in this experience, obviously establishing yourself as a triathlete, what's next for you?
It's a very good experience to go. I've done 2 of these development camps, one coming 5th, and then now getting on the podium feels very good. Right now, I don't have a specific race that I'm trained. I do, which would be Bahamas Nationals for triathlon and Podcake Man for triathlon. But I have no other races out with Bahamas that I'm looking forward right now. So.
And in terms of the broader team, who else comprises the triathlete team?
So, you know, we just came back from Carifta also this summer. That was in Barbados in August. And we took a team of 20, I think it's 25.
25, yes.
25, we took a team of 25. And that the age ranges from 11 to about 19 on that team. We actually had more people that qualified, but for different reasons they couldn't go. So our initial team was 36. So our national team is getting bigger and bigger. You know, we're just happy. We're growing to a level now that we're actually participating. You know, Malcolm actually got a world ranking from this race. And not just for his age group, overall in the world. So he now has a world ranking for World Triathlon, which is I'm pretty sure the first time we've had it. David Bell might have back in 2000, I'm not sure, but definitely for a very long time we have an athlete that now has a world ranking. So we're moving there baby steps, and we just want to see the sport continue to grow.
I love it. So we're legit. We're official. We're
Yeah,
in the rankings
for
now.
sure.
Now, I know, of course, you had 2 young men who did very well.
Right.
But are we hopeful to have any young ladies participate next year?
So ladies, we definitely need to work on getting more ladies, but we actually do have another lady, Erin Pritchard, who is kind of on the same level of these guys. She would have been in the camp also. She qualified for the camp, but she's in boarding school in England, so she couldn't make it. She did do a continental race this year. So in March, this has been a big year for us. March we had a continental cup. July we had the development cup, and we've had another development cup. So 3 of the biggest races that we've been a part of have all been this year. And the first race, Aaron was a part of that. Aaron and Lonnie went to that one. So Aaron is kind of our next up and coming. And then we do have a lot of 13 to 15 girls. We have a nice core group of them. There's about 4 or 5, 13 to 15 girls that have been coming up the ranks as well. So we're looking forward to see them in the next year or 2.
All right. Well, I like hearing that, especially as a lady. I can't participate, but I'm going to cheer them on,
Awesome.
and I'm going to continue to cheer on Team Bahamas for all the incredible things that you're doing. So I just want to say congratulations to each of you, because you all had a role to play.
Thank you, and thanks for having us here.
Yes, and thank you for joining us. And thank you for watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Focal Holdings Limited is proud of its consistent growth and the financial success it continues to bring to many Bahamians who invest in the company. Focal is committed to ensuring optimal financial performance for its shareholders. Focal's leadership remains focused on superior customer service and operational excellence across all sectors. Focal, fueling growth for people.
Man, I thought retirement would have slowed you down.
It's the island life, son. Living in paradise.
Must be nice. Can't wait until it's my turn, if that day ever comes.
My financial planner has provided me with solutions for my future. Pension, retirement, and even property management.
So who helped you with all this?
Let's go, son. 2 more miles.
What's Leno?
Step into sophistication at Dash Designer Boutique, number 13 Parliament Street. There you find a wide array of colorful, elegant fashion for ladies. Shop brand name clothing and shoes such as McDougall, Badgley Mishka, Sam Elderman, Jeffrey Campbell, and Jessica Simpson. We've got you covered for the office, date night, red carpet events, and more. Also check out our stunning accessories. That's Dash Designer Boutique, number 13 Parliament Street. Open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Well, we've had the perfect kickoff to the weekend here on Bahamas at Sunrise, just learning about so many exciting things to be proud of, organizations worth celebrating. Shout out once again to the SAC Alumni Association. Of course, we have is it a club of teachers, or we just have the trades-focused teachers?
The trade-focused teachers from CC Sweden.
Of CC Sweden, but doing a great work with those students as well. Of course, we have our triathletes, and then we have the Bahamas Real Estate Exchange. So really exciting things, very promising things that you can take advantage of or encourage somebody else to take advantage of. And I think this is a great a great way to ride off into the sunset after you finish work today, not before.
It's a feel-good Friday, everybody. So make sure to stay dry or stay wet, whichever one you want, because you'll have a choice. And have a great weekend. Get out to the farmers markets. Call that person that you ain't talked to in a while. Go see your mommy and go hug her. Go hug your daddy and tell him you love him. Hug your children. And we can see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Be safe.